Okay, excited that you guys are on. We're going to start with an on-time drawing. Oh, and I didn't write Amy's name down. I am so sorry. Hang on, let me write Amy's name down. I try to play like Hollywood Squares and writing everybody's name down. Amy, is your mom with you? Is your mom with you, Amy?
She just pulled in the driveway. She was running behind.
Okay, that's okay. I'll put her name down.
Like literally.
We gotta cut her some slack, you know. She represents the next generation. We have to respect our elders. Your hair looks really pretty, Amy. I mean, it always looks good, but it looks very fluffy.
I didn't put any mousse in it, but hey, real quick.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is her birthday. She will be 78.
Okay, we'll sing to
Oh,
her.
wow.
Can we like sing to her like tonight, make her
Yeah.
feel special?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you all very much.
Yeah. Okay. We'll do it at the end of the slideshow. Because we're going to do the slideshow, we're going to do the reco, we'll sing, and then we're going to do some really awesome training. I got inspired at 2 o'clock in the morning because I don't sleep anymore because I'm in pain. So I just get a lot of Mary Kay done while I'm sleeping, or supposed to be sleeping. Okay, so I don't remember whose color is what, but okay, somebody pick. Okay, why don't we do this? Amy?
Yes.
Pick blue, yellow, or pink.
Blue.
Blue. So some of y'all are now eliminated. I feel like I'm playing a card game. Okay. So Jamie, pick 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. 1.
2.
Hold on. Okay, now whoever's name I call, you have to put on your I1, Jamie.
Ah!
Okay, so put on your GG form that I owe you an on-time prize drawing when you turn in everything for May.
Thank you, Amy.
Was that fun?
You're welcome.
That was fun. Okay, so y'all, I'm really excited. My knee is now only 3 times the size of my regular knee.
Progress.
Yeah, I went to physical therapy yesterday. My therapist said, he goes, "You're walking great." I go, I needed that. Because I'm like very impatient with this whole, I'm not able to do much yet. But anyway, I appreciate your prayers. I definitely feel them, especially at 2 o'clock in the morning when I'm not sleeping. So if you get text messages from me at 1, 2, 3, or 4 o'clock in the morning, you know that I'm working. So I'm really excited about tonight. I've got a couple of videos to show y'all. I've got some amazing training. I do have another Zoom meeting at 5:30. So my time. So we are going to get through the slideshow quickly. So get out your GG forms. Whoop, whoop, and let's have some fun. We're going to start with some announcements. And there's a lot, I said this last week, there's a lot going on in our company right now. There's a lot going on in our unit right now. Please be tracking it. That is the way you are a winner. You're tracking, tracking, tracking. I track things all year long. Every quarter, every month, every week, I'm always tracking. Okay, so this Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time, so that is 5 Pacific, 6 Mountain, 7 Central, 8 Eastern is It Just Fits. And you guys right here, this is on InTouch. That's how you get to it. It's on YouTube. So do a watch party with some friends, have some fun with it. Do some satin lips, satin hands, and that'll be super fun. There's also a Spanish YouTube premiere. So if you would like to have your Spanish speaking friends be able to hear it in Espanol, we have that available as well. I love that the company respects that and offers that opportunity. Okay, so then, now, and always, this ends this week. This week? This week. Yes. So make sure that you get this done. Super important because it ends on May 12th. All right. Make sure you get them to turn it in, and it's super easy. Like everything else, go on InTouch, click on the link. That's it. Put their pictures there. Okay. Are going for gold. So You guys don't know, you may not know who Kimberly Copeland is. She is insane. She is so much fun. She's very high eye. She's very high energy. She's like so funny and just so cute. But her big claim to fame is her daughter Waverly, who is like one of the top people in the company right now as far as directors. So, and she's super young. She just got married. She got married a couple of years ago. I think she just had her second child, or she's pregnant with her second child. But she was one of the very first directors to teach everybody how to do virtual parties. And she had just $1,000 party over and over and over and over again, just doing virtually. So Kimberly always talks about what Waverly's doing. And right now, Waverly is averaging $1,000 a party, and she's done as much as 4,000, and it's all virtual. So this might be someone we will listen to. So when you sell enough product to do at least a $300 order on or before the 15th, then you will get an invitation to this. And I'm telling you right now, you want to be there. All right. This is Red Weeks. This is going on right now. You guys know what you do is you go to this link right here and you follow it every single day of what's going on. And you can go back and you can watch the videos as well. I told you guys last week about the cute little pouch that you get when you sell enough product to place a 600 in the month of May. And I'm so excited to get mine. On target stars for this quarter. This quarter ends June 15th. This is the biggest quarter of the year right here. This is like the kit and caboodle. All right. Also, because it's the last quarter of the seminar year, I'm offering extra prizes for all of our stars. So be focused on star. We're going to be having a lot of fun with our star winners towards the end of June. Okay, so I wanted to point this out to you guys because part of our training tonight is building a team and having $1,000 parties. And the way you do that is you have to talk to your guests. And I realize that for some of y'all, this can be very daunting and very intimidating. So that's why you have scripts like this. So take a picture of this script with your phone, but basically here are the follow-up questions after a virtual party. Did you have fun? This is what you do when you call them afterwards. Do you have any questions for me? What did you write down that you'd love to earn for 20% off at your skin session? Is weekday or weekend better? It's so much more fun with a few friends, and you'll get to have your whatever lipstick at 30% off when 3 friends join us. Who would you like to join you next week? I'm in a leadership development program. I need to learn how to share how we make our money in Mary Kay with my director. Don't worry. You don't have to you don't have to sign up to sell Mary Kay. It only take about 30 minutes, not even that long, to learn about why I'm so passionate about this company. If I gave you a thank you gift for your feedback, would you be one of my practice interviews this week with my director? Now, here's the dealio. When you use this script and you're talking with someone who says, yes, I'll do this interview with your director for practice. Jamie and I just had this happen last week. You guys have got to set me up for success. Okay. So what do I need to know? I need to know her name. Is she married? Does she have kids? Approximately how old is she? What does she currently do in her job, career, business, stay-at-home mom, or does she work outside the home or whatever? What do you think her objections will be? Does she have a support system? Okay. And what do you think her educational level is? It can be high school, it can be junior high school, it can be college, it can be doctorate, whatever. But all of those things help me talk to her in a much more efficient and effective way. So just get those facts for me ahead of time. And that way, when I talk to them, then I can say, Zulema, it is so nice to meet you. Jamie has told me so much about you. I understand that you've got 2 kids. Yeah. And they're young. How old are they? And what are their names? Okay. And you and your husband have been married, 15 years. Congratulations. In today's world, that is a milestone. And, tell me, she says that you work at Republic Services. What do you like most about your position there? If you could change anything about what that position, what would that be? If you were ever to consider something like running your own business, what qualities do you have that you think would make you really, really good? Those are the things I'm going to ask her. But if I have to start with, what's your name? Are you married? Do you have kids? That's like Q&A, and I hate that. It's not a conversation. But if you go into it and I say, oh my gosh, Kat, Joan has told me so much about you. She said that you're this, and you homeschool, and you do this, and you do this. That is so admirable. We're already connecting because I've got some prior information about her. Okay. It's not anything that's manipulative. It's not anything that's, trying to pull the wool over their eyes. It's giving me information so that I can move forward and I can jump into a deeper conversation with them and what their need might be, rather than, who are you? How old are you? Are you married? Do you have kids? Where do you live? Da, 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 da. I already have that information. And she knows that the potential recruiter, Joan, cared enough to give me information on Kat. Okay, does that make sense to you guys?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, you're setting me up for success rather than me walking in cold. I am not good at cold calling. That is not my forte. It is not something I have developed. So these are the questions you would ask at the end of your virtual beauty break or your in-person, whatever. And if she says, if you say, I'd like, take about 30 minutes to talk about why I'm so passionate about this company. And she says, well, why don't you tell me now? I'm going to show you how you can do that in just a second. Okay. Here's our Princess Court standings. We've got some people so stinking close to Princess Court. Y'all have got till June 30th to make that happen. And then look at the standings on earning the scarf. You guys, if you are like, I am earning that scarf, or I am earning my red jacket, and you were not a STAR consultant on March 15th, focus on STAR and focus on 5. So focus on your STAR and focus on 5 Great Start Qualified by the end of June. Okay. And then you'll get that. Yay. Okay. I'm going to skip that. I go over that every week. Okay. I want y'all to look at this. Y'all are like, yeah, we look at it every week. Okay. Because y'all are the main consultants in my unit who show up week after week after week. And for those of you who cannot be on Tuesday nights, but you always watch the video, I know who you are. Sheila, Stephanie, I know who you are. I'm not even going to start naming all the names. You all respond. I love it. I want to give you permission to do something for me. I want you to take about 10, 15 minutes, and sometime in the next couple of weeks, I want you to go through the GG form. And this goes for you newbies too. So Kat, this goes for you. Where'd Stacy go? She disappeared. She must be going in her house. Mandy, I want you guys to look at it as well. I want you to tell me what you would love to see changed for the new seminar year. The new seminar year begins July 1st. Are there categories you want to add? Are there categories you'd rather take away? Do you feel like the form is too much? Because this form was actually not developed by me. It was developed by my webmaster with some input from Andrea. I keep things really simple. And I look at this form every week and I'm like, blah, because it looks like someone ate the alphabet and then threw up. But if you're a tracker and you like to track your activity every day, then I need to know that. But if you're like, I would rather just track 3 or 4 things a week. Okay, we can do that too. Because I have to send this to my webmaster to like in the next couple of weeks to have it ready by July 1st. So if y'all want to give me your input, that's great. You can email me. You can take a picture of the form and write your notes on it, whatever. But if y'all will just maybe let's make a deadline by the end of May. If y'all would send that to me, that would be awesome. I really, really want your opinion on that GG form. What's confusing? What's easy? What do you like? What do you not like? You are not going to hurt my feelings because it is not my baby. Okay. It is someone else's baby. But I said, okay. All right. Next. Oh, what happened? I think something just happened. Can y'all still hear me?
Mhm.
Somebody unmute. Can y'all still hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I felt like something just disconnected. Okay. All right. So this is going to be due June 3rd. June 3rd, and it's going to go through the full month of May. Look at this, me flipping around. Okay, GG form. If you turned in your weekly, dang it. Wait a minute. If you turned in your weekly accomplishment sheet for the week ending May 7th, give yourself 5 points. If you are on this video or you watch this recording by tomorrow afternoon, Wednesday afternoon, give yourself 10 points or 5 points. And I don't think we have any guests, so give yourself 5 points. And let's see who our weekly queen is, because we're going to have both of them talk. I'm so pumped. Look at these numbers. Holy samoly. What happened in West Virginia and Maryland last week? You guys, you said you had snow and stuff. All of a sudden, what'd you do? Just go around and just start selling product like cray cray? Okay, Amy, look how close you guys are too. Look how close you are. Oh my gosh. Look at that. How close. Wow. Okay. So, Amy, what'd you do?
Yes, ma'am. So Mandy and I had put together this glamour shots, and so I had 7 guests there, and so that was really the kickoff for it. But I had a few outside orders as well, but they have been customers previously, but they just kind of came back into it and decided to like invest in some major skincare. So Volufarm and Clinical Solution sets, and I haven't had a chance. I just actually opened up all those Glamour Shop pictures and they were amazing. So between our skincare and the photographer, I'm sure Mandy will attest to that too, but everybody looked wonderful. And I don't think there was a bad picture there. Like I just literally sat down tonight and opened up my email. So I was trying to figure out how to download some of them. And once I get some permissions, I'll post them on Shipe Superstars.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, that was amazing. But that was how I did my week. And so that was pumped, but it was definitely worth the effort.
And y'all had fun at the photo shoot?
We did. We did. It was some work, but we did it.
It is some work. It is. It is some work, but it's a lot easier when you have 2 or 3 consultants there helping.
Yes. We figured it out and we got through it, and I think it turned out to be beneficial for everybody that came. So customers and consultants alike. So
Good. Good, good, good. I'm excited.
thanks,
That's fun.
Mandy, for helping.
That's fun. Thank you, Mandy. That's
You're welcome.
okay, Jamie, right? I mean, right, nipping at her heels, right there. What did you do? I know you had your gift certificate party and all of that. What else happened?
Yeah, I had that, and then I did some. I did a craft and vendor show. Got a lot of new names from that.
Okay.
Did some makeovers for the contest.
Okay.
And they were supposed to have submitted their pictures by now, so I'm anxious to see them. They were going to send me a copy.
Good.
I think I have about 6 or 7 that entered the contest. So I'm glad I had that many, because I've never had anybody enter before. I've had them enter local, but never like that.
Great.
And then just some outside orders,
Okay.
that type of thing.
Jamie, when they open up the voting to the public, if your people make it to that round, please put it on Shipe Family Superstars with their name,
Okay.
Their name and their picture, so we can go in and vote for them.
When will I know that that's going to happen?
Let me look at, hold on just a second, sweetie. Let me look at the dates for now. Hang on. I don't have it memorized, so there it is. Okay, so it says a panel of Mary Kay judges will choose the top 13 finalists, and then the public will vote on the top 13 to determine the 3 grand prize winners and 10 honorable mention winners. Okay, so they'll let us know. They will let us know. They'll send something out saying vote, and that way we'll know if your people make, if they make the top 13. And Joan, you did one as well, didn't you? And then Mandy did one as well in honor of my knee surgery. Okay. So, and Amy, enter all those people that y'all did. Okay. Get them entered as well. Because it's got to be entered by the 12th. So
They were
proud.
supposed to.
Okay. All right. We'll follow up with a text message or, something. Okay. Yeah. That's great, you guys. I'm so proud of y'all. And it's not too late to enter people for this. I mean, super fun. And it's just a great way to reach out to your customers. It's a great reason to reach out to them. Okay. So let's go to your points. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited about you guys. I'm going way too fast. Sorry. Okay. All right. So, I want y'all to look at this. If you want to take a picture of it, take a picture of it. That'd be a really smart thing to do. So when you're looking at building your business, building your brand, let me move this up here so y'all can take a good picture. Getting your name out there in any way, shape, or form. It's really smart to have a script in your head, even if you tweak it. Because whatever you do with potential customers, you're almost training them to be on your team already. You're thinking inside your head, or you should be thinking, I need to do the right thing with them so that when they join my team, they'll know what to do. So if you're giving out the gifts, you're just basically giving a donation. So you just say, would you like one goodie bag, or do you want to enter, into my drawing or whatever? They're going to say no. They're going to say, oh, no, thank you. So instead of asking them, say, oh my gosh, you look like you could use some pampering. I would love to enter you in my weekly drawing for a free lipstick. Make them feel important. Oh my gosh, I can see you're a busy mom. I would love to enter you in my weekly Mary Kay drawing for a free lipstick. Oh my gosh, you are so stinking cute. You've been so helpful today. You have such a beautiful smile. I would love to give you one of my Mary Kay goodie bags. And then your next question is always, what do you know of Mary Kay? What do you know of Mary Kay? That's it. If you remember nothing else, whether you have a goodie bag to give them or you want to enter them in your weekly drawing for a free lipstick, you pay them a sincere compliment and you say, I would kick myself all the way home if I did not get your information so I can enter you in my weekly drawing for a free lipstick. I'm with Mary Kay. What do you know of Mary Kay? Y'all, Kat's probably never heard me say this before, but you guys have heard me say it a million times. What do you know of Mary Kay? It opens every door. First off, you've asked them a question and it's not yes or no. What do you know of Mary Kay? Oh, I love Mary Kay. I've used Mary Kay for years. Who's your consultant? Oh, I don't know. I got some from a girl a couple years ago. She doesn't have a consultant. If she knows her consultant, then she has a consultant. Okay. Oh yeah, are they still around? I love that one. Are they still around? I'm like, oh honey, they are around. If you haven't tried the new Mary Kay, you have never tried Mary Kay. And then I whip out one of these lookbooks and go, you don't get this in the mail 4 times a year? And they're like, no, because now I've just shown them something that they think they're entitled to. You don't get this 4 times a year? I love this one too. I showed this one because it has a face. You don't get this magazine 4 times a year from a consultant? Oh, girl, you're missing out. Y'all, it's just a matter of having a conversation. We make it hard. We make it hard. But when you say, what do you know of Mary Kay? You will find out. What do they know about Mary Kay? Do they have a consultant? Have they tried the product? Did they try it a long time ago? Did their mother wear it? And you can say we're the fastest growing direct sales company in the United States, actually in North America. I would love for you to try our products. My name and number is on my card. Would you mind terribly giving me your information? I really want to enter you in my weekly Mary Kay lipstick giveaway. Look. Why do I stop talking? Somebody tell me, why do I stop talking?
The next person that talks takes it home.
That's right. We talk, we talk, we talk, we talk, we talk. We're not listening. If someone says, like if Joan approached somebody like at the grocery store or something with her pretty red lipstick on that she's wearing tonight, and she's like, oh my gosh, you look like a busy mom. You know, I'm in the pampering business, and I would love to put your name in a drawing for my weekly drawing for a Mary Kay lipstick. What do you know of Mary Kay? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I've got my kids right now. I'm just so crazy busy. You know what? I want to give you my business card. Text me later on. Tell me, what do you know of Mary Kay? I really want to put you in my weekly drawing. I won't bug you unless you choose for me to schedule an appointment with you. You do look super busy, but I want to tell you something, girlfriend. You need some pampering. I would love to be the one to offer you that pampering. Y'all are going to have to grow a pair, okay? If you want bold people around you, guess where you have to start? You've got to have confidence to know that you know that you know that this stuff is amazing, that it changes skin, it changes lives, it changes our look. I can get up in the morning and look in the mirror and go blah, 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 but I can cleanse my skin and do my toner and put on my moisturizer and slap on some CC cream, and these new cheek colors are to die for, okay? And I feel great. I feel great. I don't want to do my eye makeup. I just wear sunglasses all day. I still feel great. I've been to 3 different PT appointments, and I had one of the female doctors walk up to me and she goes, you always look so pretty. And I go, well, thank you, because I'm in my gym shorts and a tank top. Why do I always look so pretty? I'm not doing full blown.
Business card.
Oh, they've got it. But you know, I'm not doing full blown makeup to go sweat at PT. I'm doing the ponytail and no jewelry and a little bit of lip gloss and some mascara. That's it. It's not pretty. But they think it is, because most people go in there looking like something the cat drug in. When you look around at the world around you, nobody presents themselves like Mary Kay girls do. And y'all hear this from your peers all the time. You always look so nice. You always look so nice. Y'all know I volunteer a lot at the Phoenix Dream Center. And every time I go there, one of the girls or one of the workers or someone, they say, you always look so nice. And it's not that I look that nice. It's that everybody else looks so bad, because we live in a t-shirt and gym shorts world, especially in Arizona. People don't bother to put on nice jewelry. They don't bother to, you know, even Zulema, when you look at her and she pulls her ponytail up and she's got her makeup on, she still looks like $1 million. I'm like, I hate her. But I'm serious. You can be casual, still put on your lip gloss, put on a cute little pair of dangly earrings. Just take the next step. And I think it's always so funny when we go to seminar every summer, the airline flight attendants always say, you can tell the Mary Kay women. They're dressed sharp, they look sharp, they say thank you, they are polite. We give everybody goodie bags. Yeah, we're good stuff. We're pretty cool. Okay, so this little goodie bag right here, if you're in Arizona, don't have chocolate, but you see those little candies and stuff? Where are my candies? Where are my candies? Oh, here they are. Here's my candies. I buy, oh, here, let me unshare. Stop the share. Okay, I buy these, okay, at Costco. It's peppermints. They are not the hard kind. I used to buy the hard kind. Somebody asked me why I don't buy the hard kind anymore. Ask me. Because since I had a grandchild, I thought if a baby or a child opens up a hard one, they can choke on it. but these are so soft. They're the real soft sugar ones that if a child were to put it in their mouth, it dissolves just like that. Aren't y'all proud of me for being a responsible grandmother? Because I never did that with my own children. I can't believe they survived me. Seriously, I can't. Yeah. Okay, so little candies, your business card, punch a hole in it, put a ribbon in it. I like to use snack baggies because I can put a business card in there, a small sample, and a hard candy, or not a hard candy, but a soft peppermint. Okay. All right. Next, take a picture of this page. I'm going to try to move this out of the way. There. I think if I move it there, y'all should be able to see everything. Hey, Cindy, do you have a quick minute? I'm in a Mary Kay Unit Challenge to share our marketing facts with a super sharp friend this week, and I chose you. Of course, you're going to say it nicer than that, okay? In just a few minutes, I can review the ways we earn money in Mary Kay, and then you can choose to be a talent scout for me moving forward, armed with the facts of a Mary Kay journey of success. Now, you guys, when you're saying these things, you can talk fast, you can talk slow, you can use your, oh, there's a typo right there. You can squirrel, you can, sit down over a cup of coffee. You can print this out and literally read it along with them. Because what that tells them is, look how simple this is. It's just a script. It's just a script. Okay. And then you're going to put your own inflection into it. You're going to put your own touch into it. Now, the reason why I'm focusing so much on marketing right now is that you guys, if you have 5 customers right now, you have a potential team member. If you have 10 customers right now, you have 2. And if you have 15 customers right now, you have a solid team member in your arsenal. Because 1 out of 15 will join your team. If you have 30, you have 2. If you have 45, you have your red jacket. We're just not talking enough. And if your customers love a certain eyeshadow or love a certain lipstick, I don't give away skincare, but if they love a certain glamour item, say, I can give it to you at half price or give it to you for free just for sitting down with me for 15 minutes. And I set a timer. When we sit down and I say, we're going to talk for 15 minutes, we're going to talk back and forth for 15 minutes. And when the 15 minutes is up, it is up to you if we're going to continue talking. It's completely up to her because I'm a woman of my word. Okay. Now, here's the deal, y'all, is that if you go through how much does it cost to get started, how much time will it take, and how much money will I make, then that is the soft lead in. That's just the simple explanation of how to get started in Mary Kay. And then you can go to the next step. Let me move this so it's not in the way. Okay. So this is what I call next level marketing, asking questions. Okay. And this is when this is like the level of, you've already said, how much does it cost to get started? How much time will it take? How much money will I make? These are the questions you're going to ask. What do you love most about your current job or position? What would you love to change about your current position or job? And you listen. And if you have this in front of you printed out, you write down the answers. You write down her answers. You let her know you're listening. And then you say, what characteristic or experience from your past would make you good at what we do? This is where you get the objections. So if you're taking notes, number 3 is where you get what we call objections. Because when I say, Kat, what characteristics or skill sets or experiences from your past do you have that would make you good at doing what we do? If she is already thinking in her head, no, 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 she's going to say, well, I'm not good at sales. I don't have a lot of friends. My friends don't have any money. I'm super busy. My husband won't let me, the top 5 objections. And I didn't even ask her what her objections are. I asked her what skill set she has that would make her good at this, right? But do y'all see where logically that's where they'll start pushing back a little bit? And that's where you go, I totally get that. I totally get it. But what characteristics or skill sets do you have that if you ever decided to add Mary Kay to your very busy life or to your very crazy schedule, what skill sets do you have that you think would make you great? Just ask the question again, because she didn't listen to you, but you're listening to her. Okay. So what skill sets do you have? What experiences do you have that would make you good at what we do? Okay. Thank you for telling me that. If you ever were to decide to start a Mary Kay business, who would be on your support team? Now, you would have me, you'd have our director, and you'd have our unit. But besides that Mary Kay family that you'd have, who in your sphere of influence would you see helping you out and being a support to you? Well, my sister, my husband, my best friend. Okay, that sounds great. It's always good to have support when you choose to kind of step out of your comfort zone and do something new. After hearing the information about Mary Kay, the company, okay, what surprised you or impressed you most about our marketing plan? And y'all, if you didn't give them all the information about Mary Kay, then you say, after hearing how much does it cost to get started, how much time will it take, and how much money will I make, what surprised or impressed you the most about those three things? So just tweak it, okay? In your wildest dreams, if you did decide to do something like Mary Kay, what part of the career would you enjoy the most? Again, write down number 6. That's another place you might hear objections. Oh, I could never do something like this. Like I'm a professional this, or I'm a professional that, or my kids are so busy, or I'm so busy, or whatever. That's where you're going to hear objections. You go, that's fine. But in your wildest dreams, if there were nothing else to do, if your company shut down tomorrow, you know, what exactly, you're writing this down, would you enjoy the most? Okay, let me ask you something else. What would your spouse or significant other think about you starting a Mary Kay business? Oh, if I could make more money, my husband would be like, go for it. That's always funny. That's always fun. Okay. All right. So let's really talk seriously. If you made the $30 or the $130 decision to purchase your kit, other than fear, what would really hold you back? What would really hold you back? And whatever she says, you write it down, because a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months from now, she may call you and say, Joan, I was just laid off from my job and I'm rethinking this Mary Kay thing. And you can go back in your Mary Kay notebook. Mine's right there. Go back in your Mary Kay notebook where you've put her little form, and you can say, Jamie's on her side. And you can say, I remember you said you're a great team player. I remember you said if there was something you could change about your current job or situation, it would be to make more income, to have more flexibility. Let's talk about that. Let's see how Mary Kay's a fit for you. Because there's a friend of mine. We've been friends for, gosh, over 30 years. And she is in the Julia Mundy Garrett. Julia Mundy Garrett is her last name now. Area. And she told Julia, there is no way, if it were the last job on earth, I would ever sell skincare to my friends. And less than a month later, she lost her 6-figure job, got fired because she was too high up and they were paying her too much, lost her job, called Julia and said, I'll try it for 60 days. And she earned her Cadillac in less than a year. You never know. People who say no, leave the door open just a crack. Say, well, if you ever change your mind, you know I'm here. I would love to welcome you on my team. Meanwhile, can you be a talent scout for me? Because I'm looking for women just like you. Water seeks its own level. Do y'all know what that means? Water seeks its own level. Okay, if you pour water in a bathtub, it's going to all even out. So people, birds of a feather flock together. Okay, people who are leaders tend to hang out with leaders. People who are positive tend to hang out with positive people. People who are growing and maturing and getting better every day tend to hang out with people who are on that course, right? Negativity breeds negativity, correct? It's a lot easier. It's a lot easier, right? To help somebody up, right? It's a lot easier to help somebody up along with you than to just sit there and say, well, I'm just going to stay where I'm at. Okay. It's a lot more fun too. Okay. So let's finish this out. The 10 questions on a scale of 1 to 10, and you can't be a 5. What is that doing? Oh, sorry. What would your interest be in filling out your agreement with Mary Kay and getting started immediately for full-time, part-time, or just, casual holiday shopping money? And then whatever she says, 8, 9, 10, 4, 5, what would it take to bring you to a 10? If she says, if Mary Kay were the last company in the world, I wouldn't do this. Then you say, then you're going to make a great talent scout for me and a great customer. If she says anything above a 5, you say, what would it take to bring you to a 10? Most of the time, they're going to say, I need more information, or I need to think about it. If whatever they say, whether I need more information or I need to think about it, can you ask me right now what information you need, or what are you thinking about? Just what are you thinking about? What are you thinking? You know in your gut, because here's the dealio, guys. You know in your gut if you really want to go out with that guy. Well, not if you're married, but when you were single. You know in your gut if you love that dress and you'll do anything to buy it because it looks fabulous, or I can walk away. You know in your gut when you smell something if you want to eat it or throw it away, right? We have a lot of good instincts, and we hang out with a lot of women who have really good women's intuition and instincts. They know at that point if this is something they want to do, or if they truly just want to be a talent scout for you. And if they want to be a talent scout, then challenge them to be a hostess and to invite 3 to 5 friends that they think might love to learn more about the Mary Kay business as well as the product. Great. Zulema, I'm so excited you're going to be a talent scout for me. Let's do this. As your first job as a talent scout for my organization, I'm going to offer you double hostess credit when you have 3 to 5 friends get together in the next couple of weeks for a pampering session. And I'm not going to put any pressure on them to buy or sell anything, but I want you to think about women in your sphere of influence who need financial freedom, flexibility, maybe some more friends. They're fun and they're coachable, teachable, trainable. Because that's what I see in you, and that's why I wanted you on my team. Okay? So just be thinking about that. Invite 3 to 5 women to get together in the next couple of weeks. I want you to think about who might need more freedom in their finances, more flexibility, maybe some more friends, maybe some fun. Are they fun? Are they coachable, teachable, trainable? Because that's what I saw in you. And that's why I wanted you on my team. And those women are the women I would love for you to introduce me to. What did I just do with my voice? I go from to, okay, I get it. And, a lot of us hang out with people who, they might be women who don't need to work, or it would actually cost them to work. My husband and I were just talking last week about a family we know that she stays home with the kids because it would actually cost them more money to put the kids in daycare and to hire an afternoon sitter when 2 of them get home from school every day than she would make working. And a lot of people are in that situation. I had no idea what daycare cost until Kevin and Stephanie had Abigail. And that's with a good friend of ours who runs just a small daycare center in her house. When they get ready to put Abigail in like preschool at the age of 3, I can't believe what people are paying. So there's a lot of women out there that are working to pay a sitter, or they're working to pay for working. The eating out and the clothes they have to have and the mileage, and have y'all seen gas prices and all of that? And we can work in a virtual world where I haven't even gotten in my car except to go to physical therapy. But even before my surgery, I mean, I probably got in my car twice a week because I don't need to leave. Everything's virtual. Okay. So just think about things like that. It costs people a lot of money to work. Jamie, think about that with your girl we're talking about. It costs people to work. And then think about when people work outside the home, how many times do they run through the fast food and grab dinner because they don't have time to make dinner or they didn't plan ahead, right? We just grab, and then we're feeding our kids junk. Don't even get me started on that. Okay, just don't even. It's just scary. Okay, so it costs people to work. So we want to be armed with those facts and give them that information and teach them how to share that information with other people. Okay, now inspirational time. Yay, I got 11 minutes. Okay, look at this slide. What do we do? What do we do in Mary Kay? I want you to think about this. You might even want to write it down because I'm going to show you a video and I'm going to show you, and it's going to turn into an analogy of what I'm saying here. We provide solutions, support, and loving guidance through the power of a lipstick. This first video, the person that's featured in the video is very fearful, scared, but has loving support. That's what we provide our customers and our team members, loving support. And she trusts the leadership that's around her. She trusts them. So when you're talking to people about being on your team or even being a customer, tell them, say, you can trust me. You can trust me. I had a customer that ordered 4 oil-free eye makeup removers, and because she's across town, I didn't want to deliver it and I didn't want to mail it because I can't drive that far right now with my knee, but I didn't want to have to mail it, so I did a CDS order. So the shipping was only $5.95. When she got the invoice, she sent me a message and she said, oh my gosh, I only meant to order 2 of the oil-free eye makeup removers. And I looked back at the email from Mary Kay and on my website, and I said, Barbara, I did not change this. This is exactly the email I got from you, and this is exactly the order I got from you. And she's like, I messed up. I only meant to get 2. I said, you know what? When you get them, I'll come and pick 2 of them up and I'll refund you in cash because I can sell those. And I don't want you to ever feel like you're stuck with them. And she said, Joanna, I know I messed up because I trust you. Yeah. I was like, okay. She's like, I'll just put them underneath the bathroom cabinet. I said, actually, they make great Mother's Day gifts. Okay. So trusting the leadership around her, followed by a little tweaking. So when you see this video, you're going to see where the leadership that's surrounding this person has to do a little tweaking so she doesn't crash. Okay. Sometimes we'll have someone on our team and they'll say, I'm going to make 1,000 flyers and put them in every door in my neighborhood or every door in my apartment complex. And we're going to say, you know what? You would be better off just talking to 3 neighbors and getting their information than doing a mass distribution like that, because only 1 out of 1,000 is ever going to respond. That's kind of the national average. We're a relationship building business. So let's teach you how to build those relationships. So you're going to see a little tweaking where she's redirected, and then watch how excited she gets with her success. Little fear. Oh. Oh. Okay. So I'm going to try this. Here I go. Up. Okay. Up. Might be crashing.
Gotta learn to turn.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll do what you tell me to do. Only because I trust you.
And she's off.
And success. Success. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go get the doggies. Come on, let's go get the doggies.
She's so happy.
Come on, Abby.
Success. Okay, you get it? You get it? At every level. There's fear, there's trying, there's a little tweaking from someone who you trust, and then success and happiness. Now, is she still going to hit a wall up the hallway? Probably. Is she still going to possibly fall down on her bum? Probably. But she knows her leadership's got her back. And this is how you learn. Right? Okay. Next one. Last one. Here we go. Working with others in their space and their skill set, and then guiding them to go and grow their own journey with us beside them. Read that again. Working with others, not forcing them to do what we want them to do. Not saying, this is how I do it. This is how you have to do it. No, working with them in their space, with their skill sets, and saying, what are you good at? And then guiding them to go and grow their own journey with us still beside them. We're going to end with this.
Did you know that the average woman can go up as much as 8 dress sizes during menopause? Seems crazy, right?
Okay.
I have a lot of memories from when I was a child. One that's always stuck out to me though was when I was about 10 years old and I was in school and I struggled. And I didn't struggle with English, math, or science. I struggled holding still. And I would try to listen and focus and process ideas, but I couldn't help myself. And to be honest, I would sit there and then I would just start tapping. And the students in the class would look at me and they'd say, hey, stop tapping. A lot of the time, I didn't even realize I was doing it. And then eventually even the teachers got after me and they would yell at me and they'd say, Clint, you have to stop tapping. It got so bad that I got sent to the principal's office for tapping. And he said to me, okay, maybe when you go back to class, just try sitting on your hands. And so I did. I went back to class, and when I felt myself starting to tap, I did this. I sat on my hands. And that worked for about 5 seconds. One time I was tapping in class, and my teacher, Mr. Jensen, he looked at me and he yelled. And he said, Clint, stay after class. And I thought to myself, this is it. I am done. Now, I've always been the type of person that believes that a single moment in time can change a person's life. And this was one of those moments for me, and I will never forget it. And so I was sitting there with Mr. Jensen and an empty classroom. And he walked past me and he sat next to his desk and he said, Clint, come here, I want to talk to you. And as he looked me right in the eye, he said, now I need you to know something, you're not in trouble. But I do have just one question that I have to ask you. And he asked, he said, have you ever thought about playing the drums? And in that moment, Mr. Jensen, he leaned back and he opened the top drawer of his desk. And he reached in and he pulled out my very first pair of drumsticks. And he held them in his hands and he looked at me and he said, hey, Clint, you're not a problem. I think you're a drummer. From that moment on, I've never put those sticks down. I've toured, recorded, and played drums all over the world. My whole college education was paid for with drumsticks in my hand. Just because of a single moment in time when somebody believed in me. And he saw something in me that I didn't even see within myself. And from that moment, I learned that there's a difference between being the best in the world and being the best for the world.
Okay. Dealing in their space, in their skill set, in their comfort zone, and then they grow from there. So you guys don't give up. You are doing great. You're doing awesome. Those of you watching this video, I really wish you could join us in person. We miss you. but I'm just so excited everybody was on tonight. So hope you guys have an amazing week. I would love to chat with anybody you want me to chat with in the next 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years. I'm here for life. All right. Love you guys. On 3, we're all going to say bye, y'all. 1, 2, 3. Bye, y'all.
Bye.